You receive that email you've been waiting for, and it starts with, "Thank you for your application." And already you know how it ends, because it ends with, "Unfortunately." And just like that, the hope you had for that job, gone. It hurts. And sometimes it even makes you question if you are good enough. If you've ever felt that way, I know the feeling, because I've been there. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to handle job rejection in a way that does not destroy your confidence. In fact, if you do this right, it can actually build your confidence, and I'm going to show you exactly how. If you are watching this video and you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If this kind of content speaks to you, chances are it will also speak to someone else who needs this information, and subscribing helps more people find it. Let me be real with you. There was a time in my life where I applied for a role that I really wanted. I had made it through to the first round and the interview went well. And deep down, I believed this is it. I started imagining myself in the role, planning my next steps. I even stopped applying elsewhere because I was so sure about that one. Then the email came and it said, "Unfortunately." I stared at that message for a few minutes in silence. I felt disappointed, embarrassed, and honestly angry. Like, what more do they want from me? That moment was hard, not because I did not get the job, but because I started doubting my own value. And this is what a job rejection can do if you are not careful. It can take something external and make it feel personal. But over time, I learned something. The rejection is not the end. It's just feedback. And it's what you do after that that really matters. I want to start by saying this. You are allowed to feel disappointed. Do not rush to stay positive or pretend like it does not affect you. Rejection sucks. Especially when you put your heart into the application and also when you needed that job to come through. So give yourself permission to feel it, to vent, to talk to someone, to take a moment if you need to. But don't stay there, because while rejection can hit your emotions, it does not have to define your belief in yourself. Let the feeling come, then get back to work, because your future does not depend on one company saying yes. It depends on you saying, "Let's keep going." Here's something that helped me shift my mindset. Rejection does not always mean you are not good enough. It just means you were not the right fit for that specific role at that specific time. And there could be 100 reasons for that. Internal hires, budget cuts, someone else with more experience, or even just different team dynamics. But none of that means you are not capable. It just means the puzzle pieces did not match. And that's okay. The right job is not just about qualifications. It's about timing, culture, team fit, mindset, and a whole bunch of things you may never even see. And sometimes the job you think you missed out on is actually the one that made space for something better to come. The best thing I ever did after a rejection is I started asking for feedback. Not every company will give you detailed feedback. Some will just say another candidate was a better fit. But sometimes you get real insight, like you lacked confidence in your presentation, or we were looking for someone with more experience in this area. And when you get that, it is gold, because now you know what to work on. Now you can grow. Now it's not just rejection, but it's redirection. Even if they don't give you feedback, you can reflect on the process. Ask yourself, did I prepare well enough? Was I clear about my strengths? Did I tell my story in a way that connects? Every rejection is an opportunity to sharpen your next shot. Let us talk about confidence, because that is what takes the biggest knock after a rejection. Confidence is not pretending that you are unfazed. It is choosing to keep showing up even when you are disappointed. It is reminding yourself of who you are, not based on one company's opinion, but based on your journey, your values, and your ability to keep growing. I started doing something very simple. Every time I got a no, I would give myself a day to feel it. And then I would apply for 2 more jobs. Not because I was desperate, but because I refused to let rejection be the full stop in my story. And you should do the same. You are not looking for a job. You are building a career. You are learning how to navigate rejection, resilience, and growth. And that mindset, that is what separates people who land jobs from people who give up. So let me leave you with this. If you just got rejected, take a breath. Yes, it sucks. Yes, you are allowed to feel it, but it is not the end. It is just a pause, a reset, a chance to come back stronger, clearer, and more ready for the next opportunity. Don't let one no makes you forget the yes that is still coming. The right job, the right team, and the right place for your growth, it's still out there. Your job is to keep moving forward. If this video helped you reset or encouraged you after a tough moment, drop a like, leave a comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I would love to hear from you. What is one thing you are doing to stay confident after a job rejection? My name is Alec, and this is 360 Careers, helping you grow, show up, and get hired. Let's go.